Welcome to online classes in Monastic School, Janakpurdham. I am Ramesh Sir, teacher of social study in Monastic English boarding school. Today I am going to teach social study of class 10. Today I am going to teach you chapter unit 1, lesson 1. Our chapter is Human Resource Development. Human Resource Development. As we know, our country Nepal in the world, various countries in the world are developed. Some countries are underdeveloping, some countries are least developed, and some is highly developed today in the world. Here, because of this, various countries are developed region. Various resources are utilized. Generally, there are the 5 resources: land resources, water resources, forest resources, mineral resources, and human resources. When these all resources are utilized, the countries are perfectly and they develop. So here today we shall discuss today about the human resources in this chapter. About the human resource, here today I have brought here some material for you. You can see here the human resource introductions. Human resource refers to the human power, skill to knowledge required for carrying out any work. Of course, human resource refers to such kinds of manpower who can do some work of themselves and it also pretty works. They have some good ability, quality, some talent in them to do some work for the betterment of, for the nation and for the people and for the country development. Of course, human resource is the source which resides in the knowledge of ability, motivation, and they are, of course, the responsible personalities in the world today for running the developing and the community, society, and the country. We need the human resource. Human can do the work in various ways: physical work, mental work, and also they do the mechanical work, mind force. They apply the manual work too. In any kinds of work, we need to utilize these all resources for the human power. According to the situation of the world today and our vertical nation and surrounding of the nations, there are the different types of manpower in the world: unskilled, semi-skilled, and skilled manpower. Here you can see I have also mentioned here 3 points: unskilled, semi-skilled, and skilled manpower. You can note down here. You can copy, you can note down from this vertical point. You can see the workforce with little skill but have to do manual work. The workforce, such kinds of manpower, we have little skill. They have no more knowledge. They have some little knowledge through which they can do some work, such as labor, worker, porter, and like this various other works. Such kinds of manpower are also very, very important for the country betterment and for the country development and for the development work too. We can note down this. What unskilled means? The workforce with little skill but have to do some manual work, such as the labor, about the worker, porter, and like this various work. You can note down this. It will be very useful for you. Next one given here, semi-skilled. The workforce or the manpower without theoretical knowledge. They don't have the theoretical knowledge, but they have perfect practical knowledge. They are also one of the human resource of the nation. You can see what I have said you. The workforce have no theoretical knowledge or little theoretical knowledge, but they have highly practical knowledge, highly experienced by doing some work. One part is not so perfect, but other part is highly perfect. For example, you can see it. The workforce without theoretical knowledge but have the perfect practical experience, such as drivers, plumbers, even the electricians. You can see the driver who can drive any kinds of vehicles perfectly, but they don't have the knowledge of those all parts, whatever they need, what is required. Like it for the plumbing work and for others. In this sector, have knowledge they have got. Means practical knowledge, they are very perfect. Practically, they are more perfect. But theoretically, they have not so perfect. They have not gone any college, any school, any university to read about these all parts. But those men are also very important for our developmental work of the country in the world today and for our country Nepal too. We know this. You can see here. This also you can note down. In essay examinations or your comic examinations or in such consideration, such kinds of questions asked here frequently. So you can note down this also. You can see. If you are seeing it, you can see it. The work. Forced without theoretical knowledge but have perfect practical experience, such as the drivers, electricians, even the plumbers and so on. You can also note down this. Yes, note down that. What? First of all, unskilled, you might have noted down here. Second is semi-skilled, and next one is here, a skilled manpower. The manpower, the workforce have full theoretical knowledge also and practical knowledge also. Those who have theoretical knowledge also and practical knowledge also, they are perfect in both. They have got the past knowledge for practical also and theoretical also. They can carry out their work independently without getting any help from any others. They can do any kinds of work of their own. They don't need other help. They can conduct the work of their own self. They can create. They have some creative power in them. So they can do the work independently. They don't have to depend on other. They can do their work their own self for the betterment, for the nation and for the people. Such as you can see here, engineers, doctors, even the teachers, they have both knowledge, theoretical also and practical knowledge too. They are called a skilled manpower. You can also note down this. What I said to you, the workforce having full theoretical and practical knowledge to carry out any work independently. You see here, you can write down this also. The workforce having full theoretical and practical knowledge to carry out any work independently. Such kinds of manpower is called here a skilled manpower, such as engineer, doctor, teacher, and like these various other personalities who have got this knowledge. So what do you have got this now? About the what is called human resource. The human resource refers to the human power and skill or knowledge required for carrying out any work. That one. Next one you have seen that there are the three types of manpower. What? Unskilled, semi-skilled, and a skilled manpower. You must copy this Unskilled manpower, semi-skilled manpower, and skilled manpower. Unskilled manpower, here definition I have already here. You can see, you can also write on this. Semi-skilled manpower, also definition given here. Example also given here. And also, skilled manpower, here also given definition and also example. Such kinds of unskilled, semi-skilled, skilled manpower can ask in 4 marks also and 1 mark only. In 1 mark separately, what is the skilled manpower? And in 4 marks, we can ask what types of human resources are available found in our country and what is the manpower found here. So we can write in this 3 ways. Next one is here. Now after this is the information about the human resource. Now you can see here. Importance of human resource development. If such kinds of manpower is there, then what are the importance of human resource, human power in the nation? Why we need manpower? What are the benefits of this manpower? So you can see what are the benefit of this. Now, so we can see here, to utilize means and resources of the nation. You can also note on this point. This is the point wise, as you know, I have said you already. In examination, point wise answer is so perfect here to receive good marks in examination. Point wise answer. So some points are given here. Why human resources are important? First importance is that to utilize means and resources. Now we can see our country Nepal is developing, not developed nations. Why? Because means and resources of the nation of our country has not been utilized properly. What is it being only? Land resources, water resources, forest resources, mineral resources available in our country, but they are not in perfectly used, perfectly not utilized this. Why? Because we don't have such kinds of manpower to use it. So, human resource is very important. Why? To utilize means and resources available inside the nation. If those resources can utilize properly inside the country, then our country also can be highly developed in the world today. Of means here. So here you can see. Next point is that to search manpower for present and future needs. Of course, this system is our continuous process. You can see all resources yesterday also and today also and tomorrow also. So what sorts of manpower we need for today and we need for tomorrow? That all requirement is here. Because of to search in the manpower for the present and future need also. What types of manpower we need today and what types of manpower we will need tomorrow? To search such kinds of manpower, we need here expert human resources. We need here human resources. Or we can say those resources can search the manpower for today also and for tomorrow also. Today, what sort of things are lacking here, and tomorrow, what sort of things will be given tomorrow? That is a coming need. So, coming means tomorrow, for the future generations, for tomorrow. What sorts of manpower are required to utilize our resources and to develop the nations? Because of this also, we need the human resources. We need the human power. You should note down this, to utilize means and resources. Note down here, this also, to serve the manpower for the present and future need. For the development of leadership, supervision, and effective of this communication in the organization, manpower needed for the strong leaders who can lead today perfectly for tomorrow. What sorts of manpower can be tomorrow? We need such kinds of manpower required for today also. So we can build leadership in them, determination, some kinds of skill, ability, quality in them to do something for the nation, for society, for the community. They can lead. They can be the head for tomorrow, for today. and they also are having for the supervision. They can analyze all sorts of work here for the supervision, for the work for the community and for the nation and for the social development. You can note this point also. What I have said to you, for the development of leadership, supervision and effective communication and in organization. To develop production sector such as agriculture, industries, trade and so on. We need manpower to develop our agriculture sector. As you know, Nepal is agriculture country. Being Nepal is agriculture country, we are backward in agriculture. Because such kinds of expert manpower, expert technician, JTA, expert farmer, up to now we are not able to produce. Why? Because we are not having such kinds of manpower who can train them. So inside our country, we also need such kinds of manpower who can involve in agriculture to develop in highest speed. Today, we are depending only on importing. Exporting work is very less. If our farmer of the nation will be strong mentally to do something better in agriculture production, then tomorrow agriculture industry also can establish more number in Nepal, as well as they will be able to produce raw materials. Similarly, they can be able to export such kinds of good quality, good productions of agriculture, and we can export to other nations too, which we can earn the foreign currency. Likewise, we need such kinds of manpower for industrial development also. In our country Nepal, various industries are there, available, but manpowers are not more in need. Maximum manpowers are here, who are working here, are not export here. So our industrial development is backward, not in forward today. Likewise, trade also. We are depending here, our internal trade not so strong. Likewise, external trade also, there is problem. Some, we are depending on SAARC or neighboring country for the trade. Up to now also, our Nepalese market has not been extended in various ways up to now European countries and various other countries in the world. We are depending on neighboring countries. India, China and some nations are there where our traders supplying. We are doing trade with those nations. That also little in number. And like this various other work also. So we need such kinds of manpower. Human resources is very, very important because they can involve in these all sectors and they can develop what? Agriculture, industry, trade in Nepal perfectly. You can also note this point. You can see here, you can note down here, develop production sectors such as the agriculture, industry, trade and so on. Also given here to motivate the manpower for short-term need, long-term need and sustainable resource. Manpower needed for short-term needs. Short-term means such kinds of work which can be done for short period of time. It doesn't have for long. Here also given, like you can see here, sometimes some work are seasonal. Sometimes some work can be carried out in some society, inside the nations, as here for short periods. Just like during time of election. During time of election, we can see election. The temporary police during election, we need plant harvester, paper folder, census enumerator. These are some manpower which can require for short period of time. Also need, it is very important to do this work Just like, for example, whole bicycle can run. But if you will pull out a small value from their bicycle, is useless. So it's an every part, it's an every system, not only highly skilled manpower, not only semi-skilled manpower. We need a small manpower too, seasonal manpower too. You are going to bus, you are going everywhere. Only driver is not controlling. They need one helper also. They are also manpower. Here, so we a small manpower also require here to carry out various work in the ecosystem of social development, or we can say the national development. So such kinds of manpower also require here. So that it is said to motivate the manpower for short-term need, long-term need, and sustainable resource also. For the long-term need, civil servant, police, army, and so on. They need to serve the nation. Such kinds of manpower required to develop the country, to develop the society through the various ways. Civil servants are also, police also, army also, we require it. Likewise, we are given sustainable human resource also. Doctor, teacher, engineer, even the planners, and so on. They need the sustainable work which can last for a long. The work which can carry out, which can last for a long time. Need an engineer who are here, who can make the building, bridges, road, and not for one day and today, not for 1 year and 2 years. It for more than 100 years and that so on long. How long our country will remain here? So such kinds of manpower are required for the development of the nation. So it is said that importance of human resource development is very, very important inside the countries. Are you listening to me? Okay, you can copy this also. These are some points which is very, very important for you. For the important example point of view, you can share why the human resource development is so important. If question can ask, then you can mention this point. So you can note down this point also. This can ask for 4 mark questions. This can ask for 4 mark questions. Here, why human resource development is important? Then you can write this 5 point as an answer, which can lead you to have the perfect marks in examination. Now you can see here, although these human resources are very, very important, although these human resources are very, very important, but there is some problem also. There is some problem also. So today we have brought here some list of problems for the problems of human resource development in Nepal. In Nepal, why, if this much human resources are very important, if this much importance are there, then also why in Nepal there is not so developed, human resource in Nepal has not so developed, how much requirement there? How much we need, how many manpower we need here inside the which field and what sort of sectors are there? Why? What is the reason behind this? That our human resource has not developed in our country. The problems are very good, but some problems we have carried out basically for Nepal. Here also given problems of human resource development in Nepal, in our country. What are the problems? So that our human resource has not been developed a lot. First point you can note down here, geographical difficulties. As you know, Nepal is mountainous country. Nepal is mountainous country. Being a Nepal mountainous country, there is a big Himalaya regions, even the hilly regions, Himalaya regions and Tarai regions. In various parts, maximum people are residing in village area and remote areas. But such kinds of manpower has not been facilitated not been having given the various facilities like the technical support, even electrical support and other supports are not found there. Neither also having the big university on those reasons. So, people of our country, human resource of our country has not been developed because of the geographical difficulties. There are the one point is this also, you can note down this. What are the point here? Geographical difficulties. Lack of sufficient budget. Why in our country human resource has not been developed? Reason there is lack of sufficient budget. Our country, Nepal, is poor country. Our country is poor country. In our nations are having not so what you call the more income for the various resources. So budget collection also in Nepal is poor. Because of this, our country is unable to spend more or a huge amount of money for the development of human resource here. Developing, our country is trying to develop our human resource here in our country to increase various manpower. Nowadays, it has got what is called the little bit developing here. But there is, if budget could be developed here, then our human resource also can develop here. So you can note down this point also, lack of sufficient budget. Other is brain drain. It means here, some works, our country Nepal is something what I said to you, poor country, having not so work opportunities. So this brain drain is our here in our country rooted in, deep rooted in, because many people daily thousands of youth of our country is going to foreign country for employment. Thousands of youth of Nepal is daily going to foreign country to work as a foreign employee. So, in our nation, there is lack of manpower to develop the nation. This is also one problem. So, you can see here, we can note down this point also. Next one is social discrimination. Our country Nepal, full of ethnic culture, ethnic group, multicultural, multilingual, multiracial people are residing. Maximum people of the nations are depending today also here in superstitions. Conservative thought, conservative ideas, superstitions are there. Here, they feel man and woman both are the two wheels of a car, as this is calling from very beginning. Here, discrimination is made here in between male and female. There is discrimination in high caste, low caste, in religion, black and white, and other, male and female, and various other sectors. Touched and untouched are there, social distinctions are there. Because of this, human resource of our country is not developing. Note down this point also. What I said to you, social discrimination is another point, another problems for the human resource development in Nepal. Other given dependence on foreign assistance. As just now what I said to you, our country Nepal is poor country, and our country is running under foreign countries' donations, foreign assistance. Because of this also, there is one problem. For foreign assistance also there is one, because our country is depending on this. If foreign companies, foreign countries will assist, then our country somehow is developing. Otherwise, we are facing the problem here. Here also given lack of technical educational institutions in our country. Why human resources have not been developed? Reason is lack of technical educational institution. In this technical educational institution, Our country Nepal is lagging behind this. Here is even the not so high level of what you call the expert and technical institution college are there in high rank, either foreign country or the Indian market is demand today. According to market demand, such kinds of educational institutions have not been established in our country. This is also one reason. Also given political stability. Politically also our country is not so strong. Frequently, political crises are seen in our countries. Because of this also, various works, various planning today in our country not running perfectly. Next one given here, corruption. This is also one of the reasons why human resources in our country has not been developed. Corruption is also one major reason. Because of this also, human resources of our country has not developed a lot. So you can note down here, problems of human resource development in Nepal, geographical difficulties, lack of sufficient budget, brain drain, social discrimination, dependence on the foreign exchange, lack of technical educational institution, political instability and corruption. This question also can ask in our examinations. What are the problems of human resource development in Nepal? If such question can ask, then you can note down this all point as an answer. Your answer can perfect it. So you can also note down this point also. Problems of human resource development in Nepal. Only 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 points are given here. You can note down here. Yes, of course. If there is big problems, but we are having here some measures also. How to solve this? Focus on the technical and the vocational training that create employment and self-employment. To develop the human resource. How far government is trying? Through that support, we produce here vocational training also. Technical and vocational training also, which can make man to dependent on themselves. That because they will be self-reliant. They can depend, they can do their own work, their own self. They don't have to search any kinds of work. Such kinds of knowledge they can, like the knitting, painting, carving, making candle, making what you call the incense stick, and so on. When such kinds of training can be given to the people, they can be able to have the what you call their own work of themselves. Likewise, establishment of technical education institutions according to demand of present situation and for the future need. And given that we must establish here to solve this problem, we must establish here technical institution which can produce the manpower for today also and for tomorrow also. For future demand also. Next point is given here. Development of target people for remote areas, women, Dalit, physically disabled, backward areas, class and the community. To develop the human resource, what happens here? We must take target. Because just now what I said here, maximum people who are living inside the countries are residing in remote areas, village areas. And there is, what I said just now, social discrimination. There is feeling of male and female. There is feeling of Dalit, physically disabled people, backward areas class and communities. Physically disabled people, women, all and Dalit. They can also do better job if they can give an opportunity then. Physically challenged people, maybe physically, vertically, they are having some problems, but mentally, they are very strong. Mentally, they can do various work. So they should also give them chances here. We should not make any kinds of feeling among them about the physical teacher. They cannot do anything. They have no idea. They are women. Women cannot do any work. Such kinds of feeling in this modern age, in this present situation, for our country Nepal is not suitable. Therefore, this We can have such backward classes and community societies here. We must not make any kinds of feeling toward this. Here given, enough efforts should be applied to reduce dependency of foreign employment. Just now what I said you? See here, brain drain, what are the problems? Daily, thousands of youth are leaving Nepal for foreign employment. So, why such manpower can work in their other countries? We can create such kinds of management, such kinds of situation here in our own country. So they can work here only. They are given enough effort should be applied to reduce dependency on the foreign employment. What works can be done inside the country to reduce brain drain? That we should apply here. Because those manpower can work here, that is the work of our own country, our own country development. Such kinds of effort we can make here. So, from our nation, any kinds of youth will not leave our own country and go for the foreign employment. They can work here in our country. We should create such kinds of environment, such kinds of management, such kinds of facilities here. Then such youths will not go to work in the foreign employment. We must stop them here inside our own country. So for that, enough efforts should be made. Also you can say, finally, root out of corruption. Various works in our country, Nepal, has not been able to finish because of corruption one. So first of all, corruption must be controlled. Then those all work can be slowly, automatically all this problem can solve it. So what are the measures to solve the obstacle of human resource? Here are some 5 points are given here. You can copy this. Copy because this also one big problems here. This can also ask for 4 marks in your SSC examinations. So these are some measurement obstacle for the resources on this one. So today we have seen here human resource development, introduction of human resource, types of human resource, unskilled, semi-skilled, skilled human resource, their definition, importance of human resource development. Some points are also given here. What are the problems of human resource development? Some points are also given here. Next one is finally you can see here what are the measures to what are the resolutions to develop the human resource of the country is also given here. So these all are here today for your information. In next class we can discuss more in next chapter. So there is some questions for you. You can try. Learn this at home. This one and prepare this. This also point you have to learn. This also learn and this also. Because these all are very important. You have seen the book. First lesson you can see there. First lesson, unit 1, lesson 1. Go through the chapter. And you can have this, or you should learn this. This is your homework. Prepare. Thank you. Thank you very much.